Society, Smells here, and I just wanted to let y'all know I'm about to be going to AutoZone to go and charge my batteries. My battery's dead, and another thing is I had ordered some parts. My alternator is bad. I got a bad alternator, so I ordered some parts, and I got a new alternator that's going out, and a new reservoir tank, a cooling tank, because that has to go. So I just got off of work, and I believe it's upstairs. So I'm gonna go check to see what it is, see what it look like. This. It's used. It ain't brand new, but it's used. It's better than the other one. So we're gonna put this in today. So should I clean it out? Oh damn, that got to be cleaned out, definitely. Alright, so I brought stuff downstairs into the garage. Got the alternator, brand new, brand spanking new. Got my belt, bando belt, and my reservoir. I'm gonna clean out my reservoir because it's dirty. But as of right now, when I come back from AutoZone, I'm gonna jack her up and take off the alternator. Back with y'all when I'm at AutoZone, alright? God damn. Alright, we here. I gotta let this girl out. So I'll hit y'all back when I get out of here. Alright, we back in the house. As you see, got the alternator, SR20 alternator, and got the coolant reservoir. And I got a bando, alternator, belt. Alright, first things first, I set up the car. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't judge, because the way I'm about to jack this up. Come on up.
It's Poor Man Garage right here.
Oh man. Oh, Jacks will be coming soon. But right now, we just gotta do with this. I went and did last time. I went there last time, right? I went on this side.
Yeah, you was right there.
I went under here.
Yeah, you jacked it up from right there and slid under here.
Alright. Well, this is wrong. It's the wrong size. It's way too big. Yeah, it's way too big. My assistant, JR, behind the camera. That's going down.
Who needs a gym when you jacking up cars like this? Fuck that shit. Good workout, baby. Pull on the strong shit. Straight on, huh? Straight on. It's gonna take a while. We'll check back on him in a few. Come on, show yourself, man. Oh, smile. Got Roscoe, you got Parker, mine, who you with? It's a family affair. Okay. I think you up high enough, homie. I don't know which. You thought he was trying to take the wheel off, huh? You just needed a line up to slide under it. It's time for this.
Basically, gonna need, what is this, 7? Yeah, let me need 7. No. Let me put 5 out already. I need 7. That's for the, that's for the, yeah, oh, dang, this one fell on me.
Yeah, I'm like, it's really not in there tight.
Alright.
It should be that one right there. Right here.
Oh, damn, where it went? There we go. Oh. Where's? Oh! That's why you wear glasses. Where's your job? There we go. Ah. This joint is held onto like a double cross joint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Drop it. Sit it down.
Okay. The new boy. Alright. Now I gotta see how the hell this shit go on. Alright.
The post is at the bottom, so.
Hold on. So it goes on with this. This one's heavier than the other one. No, this is not the way it goes.
Nah, the pulley gotta be in front, so.
Go. Okay.
That ain't right.
It is definitely not right.
The wide post, the 2 wides need to be at the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? So right now you got it upside down.
Like this.
Yep. And then the Y slides on here. You know what I'm saying? So the bottom 2 posts slide up here. Yeah.
Okay, so this goes up the cross. Hold on, you got to hold this.
Hold what?
Cause I gotta get this or get that down. Cause that goes through here. Hold on. God, this doesn't come off.
Nah.
Hold on, hold it.
Huh?
We got that second round, man. That shit was fucking difficult. But we got it on. Next, getting this off. You started it already?
That top bolt is loose, yeah.
Alright, so here you go. So, what is this? Turn up with the hand?
No.
Oh, no.
It got some rust to that. So you're gonna have to grab the ratchet and get the turn.
What is it, 10?
Yeah, 10, I think so.
2 pop out.
Big ass hands in the way you can't even see them.
Oh, man. I only see it working. This joint is crazy.
I told you there's so much rust on the other side.
Yeah, what the power tools on that? You think it fit?
It might.
Whoa!
Let's put that there.
Motherfucker had to cheat.
Yeah. Alright. God damn, you have to move this shit, man. Alright, get the washer. Oh, look at the condition this in, man.
Shit's bad. You know what I'm saying? That shit is
This
bad.
round's bad, man. Keep the top, because I might lose my other one. Keep the wire. Can't go back and keep the wire.
You probably gonna need the pliers to squeeze that though.
It's right from
Oh,
the
alright.
There we go. Alright.
I would just move this thing.
This one should just slide on like that.
You think so?
Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Know what I'm saying? Easy breezy cover girl, man.
Yeah, it was a whole lot easier going in than coming out, apparently.
Yeah. Sure. Talk about it.
Rotate.
Alright, so
You only had that one bolt.
yeah, that's it, man. I gotta buy some more. So we gonna cheat again. Ooh. That's all we needed, that's it?
Yeah, the drill got a little more torque than the other one did.
Alright, just to be sure. Alright. Now we got to run. Oh, the T joint at?
Right there.
Alright, so we're gonna have to run the line. Cause it's obviously too short. Put that in here. Stick that in there also. They had duct tape around it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, but the way they had it, put it through there. Hold on, nah, I should use that one, right? No. This might be the same shit. Oh damn, that was a smart. So put that through there. Pull it out. Throw that in. Throw that one.
This one looks bigger.
Word. So
Nah, that's the right side because this is what the tape was. They must have literally had this joint taped on. Or they managed to slide it over it. Which, I don't know how in the fuck they did that.
put it back how it used to be. And just filled it up. And now what is left for us to do is go get the battery. So meet y'all back here when we get the battery.
This is the left. That's positive. No, that's negative. This is negative? Yes. And so, that's good. Now we can pop it back.
That's one.
Let's go get it, right?
Some powerful shit, man. Something is on. Yeah, what is it? Let me see if I can turn on the thing. Yeah, something is on. That noise wasn't. It wasn't making noise before.
Nothing? Okay, hold up. Something ain't right. That shit is hot.
Guys, I just wanted to make it real quick. Give y'all a little quick information here to let y'all know what was actually wrong with my car. When I changed my alternator, which you see here, brand new alternator, brand new belt, and I got a new reservoir tank. So when I changed the alternator, after I changed it, I had went to AutoZone to get my battery charged. When I went to go to AutoZone to get battery charged, fully charged and everything was in order. And whenever I hooked up my positive terminal that goes into here, I hooked up my positive terminal and hooked up everything else that was supposed to be hooked up, and hooked up my batteries. I was getting a spark, a huge spark, not regular average spark. It was a huge spark, and I couldn't leave it on because my cables was melting. So I ended up taking it off, and I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I couldn't figure it out until I was looking up online. I looked at some forums, and I ended up finding out that I was doing something completely wrong. Well, for people that don't know already, when you hook up, when you hook this up, this is my old alternator. When you hook this up to the block, it's already negative, which I didn't know. So when I bought my new alternator, it was a plastic piece that came already on here, that was wrapped around here from the positive terminal to hook up here. Now, like, I didn't know that I had to put the plastic piece here, then put the positive terminal there and hook it up, and everything was running nicely. Because if before I didn't have my positive terminal on there, so I would just leave the positive terminal off and start the car, then it end up dying. Then I put the positive terminal on, then the car won't even start. And I'm like, what's going on, until I looked up and we found out that basically put the positive, the block is already negative off of, the alternator is already negative off the block. Get the plastic piece that comes on the factory alternator, put the plastic piece here, then put the positive terminal on there and put it in, lock it in place with the hex nut, with the nut, lug nut, and it started up right like a champ. I plugged up the batteries, cables, and everything hooked right up, and it started. So right now it's another problem going on. With I have to find out what's going on, because apparently something is draining my battery, and I don't know what it is at this second. So when I finish driving around, I have to hook up the cables and disconnect the cables and everything. So there we go. I hooked that up, and as you see, the light comes on. And she starts right up. So that was basically what the problem was. So every time I take a ride or whatever, I gotta come back in here and unplug my battery because something is draining. I don't know what it is, but sooner or later I'll find out. But basically, that's basically what I did so far. So old alternator, new belt, and new coolant reservoir. So I got many more plans to do. Oh, and another update. Bought a jack. So yeah, so I got many more plans for the 240. But the main thing, I'm gonna make another video on the things that I'm gonna tackle first and get into. All right, so just follow along, man. I'm gonna do as best as I can, man. So just keep looking out and just follow on, man. All right, Twisted Societies, man. We gonna get something going.